Meteor shower.
You are such.
Whatever this is, it looks awful.
It is awful. It's every direction. Yours are going to double up.
Yeah, I think we're both going to be just completely obliterated here.
I'm going to read that one because let's face it. If you saw that, would you or would you not just start crying?
I'm crying on the inside.
Right. Why?
What is it? What is it? I don't even know what it is.
Meteor shower. Okay. So, a meteor shower is a point-by-point test of your ship's exterior. Small meteors come at your ship from two directions and strike every row and column. No dice are rolled. The curving arrow shows where the onslaught begins and ends. Resolve the meteors one by one in this order. The effect of each meteor is the same as any small meteor from meteoric swarm. They can be defended against in the usual way. So
I'm going to die immediately.
Yeah, I'm actually quite good because I've got a shield that will protect me on one side.
In 3 instances.
In 3 instances. However, that is going to be screwed.
Well, let's start with my ship here because I'm in the lead. So I'm going to die immediately because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to have... and this is partly that bad luck I had earlier with the meteor that took out my front there.
Bet you wish you hadn't skipped that black hole now.
So, the good news is, it comes at me in order.
Yeah, there's no dice rolling.
And there's no dice rolling, so I can't actually duplicate these.
No.
As I do with normal things. But the bad news is it hits me everywhere. So, it starts off, and we follow this curved arrow along here. So, it's just one in every direction along the front and then down the right side. So, the first one comes in here, and I destroy it with my cannon. The second one comes in here and destroys my crew compartment. And thus, I've lost the game. My ship is completely destroyed. Now, what this means, actually, is that I'm adrift in space, and I get no benefits of finishing, but I also get no penalties. So what that means is that at least I don't have to pay for all of this, because...
everyone's dead.
Everybody's dead.
So
I will just restart the next flight with the cash I had remaining, and hopefully better luck.
Hopefully your clone will have better luck.
So let's have a look and see what happens to Ollie's ship. Now, these are small asteroids, so you can defend against them with guns or shields.
Now, if you've noticed, though, my crew compartment is also exposed to space, so I'm not going to waste my shield on that one. So that bit blows up. Next one, my gun takes care of it. Next one, I'm going to use one of my batteries to power up my forward shield to protect my crew module. The next one blows up that, which unfortunately tanks this entire section. Now, this kind of ruined it for me because up until that point I was fine. It carries on. Now, that one misses because there's nothing left. That one doesn't do anything. That one doesn't do anything. This one, oh look who's there. Bye guys. I was great until I lost that other shield. Unfortunately, there were no survivors.
Yeah, because even though Ollie... Wait, what about your guy in the luxury cabin? He can't fly the ship, can he?
Well, I don't...
Isn't it? He can't...
He's a VIP.
What's, do you have the... I don't think he can fly the ship, because I think he's a VIP with no space expertise.
No, I've just got the expansions down here. See you, mate.
Yeah, no, that is an expansion. That's the first expansion.
Expanded or...
the big expansion. Galaxy Trucker Rules Check. This is the Galaxy Trucker Rules Check song. Checking the rules for Galaxy Trucker. Looking for pieces, because it's impossible to remember all this stuff. Don't play with all the expansions at once, kids.
Well, you can do if you want a game with a long setup and a very quick finish.
Yay! Quick, Galaxy Trucker, quick.
Luxury cabin.
Yeah, there it is. So,
I might actually be able to continue.
Yep, I don't think... yeah, I think that you survive. The guy in... So carry on.
Yeah, so currently my VIP is now steering the ship.
This might actually work out worse for you, though, because you've got a huge amount of stuff to pay for there, Ollie.
Yeah. I think.
Sorry to be a buzzkill. So then you get one there and one there, which do nothing, right?
I think you're overestimating how
survivable
I'm going to be.
This here, because my ship's gone anyway.
Okay, so next one. Planets. I can pick up some supplies if I had anything to store them in.
Normally, you could dock on these planets to pick up the cargo
but
depicted
I lost
there.
My cargo.
Ollie has no cargo containers, so that's out.
Yep. Next one is An abandoned ship. Funny, it looks familiar.
So it's another abandoned ship. That's out.
Oh god, I'm actually going to survive this, aren't I?
Open space. You've
So
got engines.
Yes, so I can carry on.
So you actually you gain a space day.
Do I?
Unless you use your batteries and you gain 3.
Is it worth it?
I don't know. It depends what this is. I don't think so.
No.
Smugglers.
Yeah. I have no cargo.
Yeah. So you survive.
Well, technically the VIP survived. He flew the flaming wreckage back into...
So just to show them, these are the smugglers here. If you don't have... No, wait a minute. Is there not a deal where they take stuff instead if you don't have cargo? Let's just...
rules check.
Rules check that as well. Now, it might just be batteries. I feel like they take cargo and then batteries, and then they stop there.
Either way, that's the last one.
But if they take batteries and then crew, of course you're stuffed.
But they're not slavers, they're smugglers. They don't
Oh,
care.
that's it. Yeah, they don't care about crew, so I think you should be fine.
Well, I'm in massive penury, but otherwise, I'm good. I'm dandy.
Yeah.
How is it that you lost this game and yet you're coming out better than I am? Galaxy Trucker, where the losers can still win because victory doesn't always work.
I was flying the sea level ship, and you're flying the A level ship.
Shh. The only thing I've got going for me right now is because I actually survived and I'm in first place, I get to pick my choice of the support cards. Hopefully one of them will help.
If you take the Saboteur, I'll kill you. Because I want it. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm not going to take the Saboteur.
Oh, you liar. You filthy, filthy
No,
liar.
why would I take something that screws you up when there's 2 cards there that can help me? You know?
Because it's a quicker game?
I don't want this to end quick. I like this game. Right, so I think I don't actually see the rule about batteries there either.
Cool. So I live, I made it, I'm massively in debt. So, oh dear God. Why did I forget to put those on? That would have been useful once. Actually, that would have saved my shield as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if I hadn't drunk both... I mean, I should have taken that Pirate Fire at the beginning.
Yep.
Because then I could have survived the black hole and the meteor shower.
If I'd have had one of these, I could have just been like, right, and by the way, I'm disappearing, and I still have shields.
Okay, so at least you get all the things. So you get $4 for finishing first.
Yep.
You get $2 for having the prettiest ship.
Woo! No expectations in the future.
And how much do you get for the luxury guy? I think it's 4.
I believe it is, yes. I just handed you that book, didn't I?
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
So I'll just look that. Oh, this is the
other one.
Yeah. Too many documents.
So
going on the assumption that you've got $10 profit. Why don't you work out how much profit you've actually got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So
it's -3.
-3. So
-3 profits.
Hey, I'm actually quite proud.
Hey, look, you made it through, and that's what counts. I mean,
So
honestly, that's a feat in of itself.
I'm taking 2 back. Sorry, I had a math fail then. So
Okay, so actually, it's just 1 credit in the first flight. So the number of credits you get for the luxury cabin is equal to the flight number. So because this is flight 1, or rather, I assume it's the flight level rather than the flight number. So this is a level 1 first flight, so you get 1 credit.
So I'm putting 2 back then.
So in fact, you should be on -6. From that.
Okay.
Because you had 4 for finishing first, 2 for the prettiest ship, and 1 for that, so that's 7.
And then I was -13, so...
Yeah, so 6.
I dislike the fact that you died in flames and you're still richer than me. There is no justice in this universe.
Okay, welcome back to Galaxy Trucker here. This is just a quick short section to say that... what have we done? Well, we did a quick rules check of a few bits and pieces.
Just to clarify.
Yeah, between rounds, so you guys didn't have to sit through all of that. So sorry about that if that was a bit boring for you before. We worked out that if you fail to have a spot check done, or rather, if you fail a spot check during spot checking, it's actually worse for you after you've taken off. If anyone notices it, that piece is then removed in flight, and there's a 1 credit penalty for taking off while defying the laws of physics.
Which is a bit harsh, really.
It's a bit harsh. But that's now in enforcement.
Yep.
The other thing is that actually when I lost that crew compartment, That was, of course, the end of my run because I had no crew left. However, that doesn't mean the whole ship is destroyed and there's no penalty. That actually means is that I continue to resolve the card. And once the card is resolved, I can then sell all my cargo for half price, rounded up, and then pay the penalty for all of the parts I've lost. And so we've resolved that, and I'm down to $11 after space credits, 11 space credits, and Ollie's also on 11 space credits.
Yeah, I was a bit annoyed after all of that resolving. He's still on the same amount of money as me, and I got to live. I mean, my guy made it. There's no justice in this galaxy, not at all.
There is no justice in Galaxy Trucker. No. So now we're just quickly going to set up for the second flight.
Yep, which is going to be even more evil.
So we'll get started with that in just a moment.
See you in a bit.